But what about this unit rate stuff? What's that all about? Well, I'm glad you asked. Unit rate, you might remember, we said was any ratio compared to 1. If I want to compare something to 1, all I have to do is write a 1 on the ratio, right? No, it's not quite that simple. Sometimes you have to reduce to 1, and you always have to have the 1 in the right spot. Downstairs if it's a fraction, or on the right-hand side if it's written horizontally. These are all written in unit rate form. Something compared to 1, something compared to 1. The 1 either comes last or downstairs on the bottom, the denominator. So you always have to work it out so that you've got 1 at the end. What happens if you're not starting at 1? So let's say you've got a bunch of blind bags. Folks do the blind bag thing all the time. I don't know why. People get excited about it. Let's say you've got 49 blind bags, and 7 of those blind bags have Pikachu inside. What's the ratio of blind bags to Pikachu? 49 blind bags, 7 Pikachu. Let's check this out. 49 to 7. Blind bags total, Pikachu at the bottom. But that's not unit rate. How do we get unit rate? We need a 1 downstairs on the bottom. So we just divide both the top and the bottom by what's already down there. Check it out, like this. Just divide by the thing that's downstairs. Looks pretty easy. And sure enough, there it is. 7 over 1, because 49 divided by 7 is 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. And 1 is the loneliest number. But what is our blind bag to Pikachu ratio? 7 to 1. Okay, so what about something that'll mean something to you a little more personally? Something that might touch your heart, or maybe your wallet. Let's say you babysit your cousin for 13 hours a day. But in those 13 hours, you make $39. How's that work? I'll tell you how that works. Like this. You've got $39 that you're making, and you're working 13 hours. So what's our unit rate? Our unit rate would be our price per hour, or our wages per hour, however you want to look at that. How much money you make each hour. We divide the top and the bottom again to make it 1 downstairs. 13 divided by 13 is, of course, 1. But 39 divided by 13 is 3. That means for each 1 hour, you're only making $3. I don't think this is working out so good. Time for a new job. Okay, so maybe your uncle says, cool, come to work with me. I'll pay you $400 a week, and you can mow yards with me. And you end up mowing 20 yards every week? How's that working out? $400 divided by 20 yards. Divide the top and the bottom by 20. And what do you end up with? You're getting paid 20 bucks per yard. That might be good, that might be bad. I don't know how long it takes you to mow a yard. At the end of the day, unit rate is great because unit rate helps you make decisions. And you can use unit rate by dividing the top by whatever's on the bottom to get the unit rate as a comparison of something to 1. Okay, so one more thing about ratios we should have covered when I was wearing a different shirt, but this is still the same video, right? So all that's happened is my shirt changed. One more thing. What we need to talk about is not everything happens clean and easy in the real world. So what about numbers that are a little on the less pretty side? They've got great personality, but they might be... numbers like that. When we're solving for a unit rate, say let's have an ugly one like 38 and 9. That doesn't look like it's going to work out too good. And here's the thing. What will we do with that? We will still divide. Just like you did with the clean and easy 39 over 13, 38 over 9. We still divide. It'll go something like this. It works out something like this. Do you see that, people? That's an ugly number. 4.2 repeating. Yep, calculator says it's exactly that unattractive. The 4.2 repeating goes on forever, always another 2 after the 2. So that's not a number that we want to really have to deal with in a real world setting, but it could happen. There it is, plain as day, how we can find a unit rate for a not nice number. So let's look at another one. Let's say you got a bill for $75. The good news is that your 3 roommates are going to split the bill with you. So we're looking at $75 divided by 4 people. So $75 divided by 4 people, the ratio of money to people, we want our unit rate. Our unit rate would be exactly how much each person has to pay. What does that work out to? Well, 75 over 4, to find our unit rate, we would divide the top and the bottom numbers again by 4. Look at this. It goes like that. Boom, like that. 75 by 4, the unit rate works out to 18.75 for each person. $18.75 per one person. That's an easier to deal with bill than having to pay all $75 yourself. And best of all, it means we know how to do unit rate. Okay, so I don't actually know when you're going to watch this video. Today could be Tuesday. It could be Tuesday when you watch this. I don't know. But let's say it's Tuesday, and that means that you go out and spend $94.80 on tacos. Yum. Who doesn't love tacos? But $94.80, how many tacos is that? That might be more tacos than you can love by yourself. So it's $94.80 worth of tacos. How many tacos are we talking about? I don't know. Let's say it's 120 tacos. That sounds like enough tacos to have a very nice day. Okay, so let's say that it's $94.80 for 120 tacos. That means you and 3 of your closest friends could each eat 30 tacos. I've had days where I felt that hungry. So here we go. If we calculate the unit rate of $94.80 over 120, our price per taco, we can figure out the price for one taco. We'll divide by 120. It's a great thing to do on your calculator, but this one downstairs, 120 divided by 120, that's 1. Now, for those of you that might feel calculator phobic, we can divide 94.80 by 120 using long division. Here, I'm going to do it kind of fast. Watch closely. Boom, did you see that? Look, it comes out nice and easy. So, you paid 79 cents a piece for each taco. 79 cents per taco. That is our unit price per taco. 79 cents per taco.